Let's talk about how long is too long at a venue. Now I'm talking about DJ residencies, weekly karaoke gigs, even a house sound tech. How long is too long at one place for a regular gig? Now, some of you might be thinking, well, the day after they stop paying you, Brian. I understand that mentality. Money's money. It's awesome to have a regular gig and keep that money coming in. But when you think about it, like think the karaoke guy that's been at the VFW for the last 20 years. Still using the equipment he owned 20 years ago, same CD karaoke library he had 20 years ago, singing the same songs between singers that he sang 20 years ago. Do you think when he booked that gig, his thought 20 years prior was, I have made it. I have arrived. This is where I am going to spend the next 20 to 30 years, until they fire me maybe, or I just roll over and die. Do you think that's what he thought? Or did he get comfortable? Did he get complacent? You know, think of the house sound tech. Just angry. The angry sound tech. Just thinking, like, just looking like he hates the band, hates music in general, and just sits in the sound booth looking like a grumpy old man, just hating life. Do you think that's how he envisioned running sound? So, something to think about, like getting too comfortable at a local gig, a local residency. Sometimes we get a little too complacent. So, you know, how long is too long? And there's other things that go into it. Like, this is really something that if you have a regular event, you really should be thinking about. I did not pioneer this topic, by the way. I was actually at, I don't remember if it was the first or second video DJ conference in Las Vegas. They only had 2 of them. They scheduled a third and it got postponed for a year, and then I think it just never happened. I went to the first 2, and well, I can think back and remember things from the conference that were important. One thing that always stuck with me was one of the speakers talked about how long is too long at a club, like for your residency. And I don't remember much else about his speech or, you know, what exactly he said, but that little tidbit stuck with me throughout the years. And when I think about the regular gigs that I've had, you know, you get that new gig, you know, you're a little nervous starting out, you want to do your best job you possibly can, and maybe you blow away the previous guy. You know, if you're a sound tech, maybe the bar has never sounded better. It just sounds amazing. If you are a DJ, maybe your DJ skills are way better than the last guy. Maybe you're nicer to deal with, you're better with the customers. You know, maybe that first year that you're there, everybody is just like, dang, we are so happy we have you. But over time, employee rotation happens. Your amazing job to the new people is the norm. They get just used to, this is how it's supposed to be. You know, this, yeah, DJ is good, like, it's just our house DJ. Or, you know, karaoke, or sound tech. You know, and if you do all of the above, sometimes they just begin to expect things of you that are beyond what you're getting paid for. You know, it's easy to run into these things, and, you know, I think just at the end of the day, you're not... The longer you're at one bar, I feel like the less you get appreciated by the bar or the club. You become a regular fixture. And then the psychological end of that is, you start to think, it's just my regular gig, whatever. And you go there and you just almost become like a robot. Like, that's what you do. Every night you're there, you just do the same thing. And maybe you're still doing a good job. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying you lose that fire. You're not nervous to take the stage. You just pop on the stage, play your set, pop off, no big deal, go home. Maybe halfway through the night you're wanting to go home. But you lose that fire. So I do think it's an important question, and obviously it goes beyond a few different things. It's not just about getting paid, although, I have left a venue for not getting paid. I've got one club that owes me $9,000. I don't think I will ever see that money. And you're probably thinking, why the hell did you let it get to $9,000? Well, because I had a long 7-8 year history with the place. And, I was a little too lenient. I am not that lenient anymore. But, I thought many times while I was there that, at the beginning I was doing, I pitched foam party in the parking lot. This was when I was just DJing there. Foam party in the parking lot. I did like bubble parties indoor, blacklight parties, dueling DJs. I'd go above and beyond, set up on the stage. There was a DJ booth, but I'd set up on the stage, video screens. I brought turntables there one weekend to have a vinyl night. And over the years, like, just none of that. Nobody gave two shits about that. So I was like, I'm just gonna sit in the. All anybody cares about is I just sit in the DJ booth and make sure sound's playing. So I lost my drive a long time before I pulled my gear out of there. And the interesting thing is, once you leave a regular club like that, you don't feel quite as stifled and confined. Maybe one day I'll take on another club gig. Maybe I won't. For now, I'm just sticking with the mobile end of things. But, that's the thing. You get so complacent in that one venue, you begin not to grow as an artist, especially like if you're a DJ. I mean, if you're a sound tech doing the same 30 bands over and over and over and over and over again, you just load up your saved scene and go. Like, you're not... There's nothing driving you to be better when you're in one venue nonstop. I think that's my point. And, that could probably even go for, touring sound guys with the same band over and over again. It becomes robotic and monotonous. You're not challenging yourself. You're not growing in your knowledge. You're not growing as an artist. You're not striving to get better and do bigger things. You're stuck. You're in that VFW for 20 years. So that's just some food for thought. How long is too long at the same venue, and are you inhibiting your growth as a DJ, as a karaoke host, as a sound tech? Change can be scary, especially if you're in a regular gig. Losing that income and trying to find different income, whether it's mobile, whether, you're looking for a different residency, it can be a little scary and a little challenging, but it's that challenge that allows you to grow. So anyways, I would like to hear other people's thoughts on this matter. So feel free to throw it down in the comments section. Until next time, have a good day.